It was a great night. It's great to see so many of you. Thanks for coming out and supporting Revolution, and thanks for covering the show. I can start taking questions, and some of the wrestlers from tonight's matches are going to join us in a moment. Should I take one before we get started?
Just put your hand up if you have a question. Steve?
Steve Mielhausen from The Zone, Tony, great show tonight. And where would you rate that main event in terms of best matches in AEW history?
I think it was one of the greatest matches in AEW history. Here at Revolution, we've had some of the best matches in the history of the company, and I would say certainly in the top singles matches, quite possibly the greatest match we've ever had.
Steve. Questions, guys?
Nobody's asking questions?
Who's the best wrestler in the world? Is it Kenny Omega? Is it John Moxley? Is it Bryan Danielson? I'm just curious. Tell me, Dave. Is it your boy Kenny? Is it John? Yeah, laugh all you want, dipshit. I'm the fucking man now! Me! I'm the best wrestler in the world! There is no more complete wrestler on this planet. Nobody's got my body. Nobody's got my mind. Nobody's got my brain. Inside that ring on the microphone, hell. Even in a goddamn press conference, nobody can fucking touch me in this business. I don't need a whole group backing me. I don't need someone in my ear advising me what to say, how to walk, how to talk. There is nobody. And I mean nobody on my level. And you're going to hear it over and over again because ain't nobody dethroning the devil. God damn, I got a horn growing out now. Shit's getting real, isn't it? But I feel good. My back ain't against the wall no more. I got nothing to panic about. I'm having fun now. Tony, you ready to have some fun, answer some questions?
Yeah.
Good shit. Got some Kalen and Kalen pickles over there. Going to eat the shit out of that. Hold on. God fucking damn it, this stupid fucking bum name. So, when I was in the Senior Bowl All-Star game, no big fucking deal, and I played in the game, I was running on a sweep. I had 15 tackles going into the first half. If you don't believe me, Google it, you fucking marks. And a fat roly-poly-oly offensive lineman made a cut block right on my left leg and tore my MCL and my meniscus, and it has been nagging the fucking shit out of me ever since. But did that stop me from tapping out the best wrestler in the world? I'm just curious, Dave, did it? No, he fucking didn't. Oh my God, that's a good fucking pickle. Jesus Christ, classic Gil. Anybody want a piece? Really, nobody wants a pickle?
I did.
How about you? You want a pickle? Come here, dipshit. Take a pickle. You, fuckface, take a pickle. You! Yeah! What are you, fucking deaf? Tell me what you think of this Kalen and Kalen pickle. Take a big bite.
Fantastic.
Yeah, all right, now fuck off.
Excellent.
Yeah. God damn it. All right. So here's the thing. I watch these things every single time, and they're so fucking long. No offense. So fucking long. So, and also the questions kind of suck. So can you guys do me a fucking favor? Hit me with some hard shit. Okay? Fucking give it to me, because you're journalists, right? Isn't that right, Will? You're a fucking journalist? Yeah.
No, not a fucking journalist.
Great. All right, here we go. Who's going first? Yeah, guy with the slick black hair looked like a fucking rat. Pickles. Oh, fucking.
William Crowley with comicbook.com. Max, congrats.
Comicbook.com?
Comicbook.com.
Oh, wow, it's like the New York Times.
Yes, sir.
All right, here we go.
Congrats on the title defense tonight.
Yep.
You've beaten the likes of Ricky Starks and Bryan Danielson so far in your title defenses.
Oh, okay. I thought we were just talking about people I beat, like John Moxley and Chris Jericho.
The list could go
CM
on
Punk
and
and
on.
Yeah. Keep going.
From people of your past or people you haven't faced yet, are you looking to cement by beating in this title reign?
God damn, man. To be perfectly brutally honest, I'm not a mark like everybody else who works here. I don't have dream matches. What I have is this. The most important title in all of professional wrestling. What everybody's dream should be is to face me because there is nobody more important in this business than MJF. How's that for an answer? Good.
Thank you.
Yeah, okay, rat shit. Who else? What, are we scared? There we go, Will.
Will Washington,
I know your
Fightful.
name. Jesus Christ. You're a great guy.
So,
Yeah.
about
Don't laugh at him. Jesus Christ.
It's my friend, Max.
Oh, all right. Okay, Dreads. What were you saying?
5 minutes into the Iron Man match tonight, you are making the rounds virally for having thrown a drink, a mom's drink,
Yeah.
on her kid.
Yeah.
So this question is kind of a twofold. It goes for both Max and for Tony. One for Max.
Yeah.
What was going through your mind throwing the drink on the kid?
Kid looked thirsty. What's the second question?
And two, Tony, will there be any type of consequences for Max?
We
for
had
such
a conversation before we came up here. We had a conversation, a serious conversation, and I mean that. And it's not to be taken lightly. The young man Titus was a real pro about it, and we'll see Titus here again in AEW. And I believe Titus is actually coming to Sacramento. But I was just with him, and he was a real champ about it. And the champion didn't act like a champion there, but I think Titus was great.
Salt of the earth, that Titus. Real worried about him. What else we got? Yeah.
Amy Nemedy with WrestleJoy.
Mm-hmm.
Congratulations on your title defense.
Yeah.
So you just fought a 16-minute Iron Man match with one of the best wrestlers in the world, one of the best
One of.
wrestlers
Yeah.
in the
We know
world.
who the best one is now.
Clearly, it's you.
Yeah.
So I was curious, what are your thoughts as you've realized that you have successfully defended your championship and dethroned one of the greatest wrestlers in the world? And what are your preparations heading into a match like a 60-minute Iron Man match?
So my prep was absolutely insane, and I am not afraid to admit that I understood the task at hand when it came to facing the American Dragon, Bryan Danielson. I am not going to sit here and pretend that Bryan Danielson isn't an absolutely incredible athlete, because he is. Every single day, I'd wake up at 5 a.m. I would take a cold plunge. I would then do fasted cardio for 45 minutes. And then after that fasted cardio, I'd go in the sauna for 30 minutes. And then after that sauna, I would take a shower. Not a cold shower, a normal shower. Then I would eat 12 ounces of oatmeal and 10 and a half ounces of white eggs, no yolk. And then I would go to the gym and I would lift like a maniac. And then I would go on the Stairmaster for an hour. And I'm sure there are people at home who are watching this right now that think I'm bullshitting, but I'm completely dead serious. I've never been in better shape in my entire life. I feel I truly gave Bryan Danielson, I feel I was dragging him by his nose at points in that match. I think I exhausted Bryan Danielson. I also think I tapped out Bryan Danielson. Go figure. But in all sincerity, Bryan Danielson is hands down the toughest competitor I've ever been in the ring with, and I was fully aware that I had to do everything in my power to be perfectly ready for that match. And I think I most certainly was, because I put on probably one of the best, if not the best, professional wrestling matches bell to bell of all time. Was that a good answer, Tony?
Yeah, it was.
Sick.
How long was prep time?
So, once Bryan Danielson said that he wanted to do a 60-minute Iron Man match, I believe that was that at this point probably how many days ago? 60 days ago?
It's been a while, and we have to go back and look at. Does anybody? I have to look at the exact date that was on Dynamite.
Well, are you okay?
Several
You
weeks
pissed?
ago.
January 4th.
Thank you.
Dude, you're.
That was
I hate
Seattle,
you
January
so
4th.
much. How do you know?
2 months.
That? Who just spits out that info? Stop laughing.
He is a computer,
He's a
wrestling computer.
fucking nut job.
Yeah, he's
I thought you
something
were
special.
fucking.
I said that he's special. Even
Jesus.
I would put over Will Washington
God.
at the match.
Will,
that day.
honestly, honest to God, good. Stop giggling. It's very impressive that you're.
So over
Okay.
2 months.
So yeah, over 2 months ago. Do you know the date of my birthday too?
No, I don't care about
Okay,
that.
okay. It's March 15th. It's coming up. I'm having my rebar mitzvah very soon. So, what was the goddamn question at this point?
You
Will
said
just
how long the
amazed me.
preparation period.
So yeah, so he said it about 60 days ago, and like I said, every day, I was not exaggerating. That's literally what I did every day. I was punishing myself, and I would stay in that sauna until my lungs literally could not take it anymore. And I would have it up to an absurd temperature. And I did Stairmaster almost every day for an hour. I did very heavy lifting, as anybody can see that follows me on social media. I got up to the point where I was doing a 150 dumbbell bench press flat. And I've never been this strong. I've never had this much great cardio. And again, I understood the task at hand. The task at hand was, I knew if I was wrestling Bryan Danielson, I'd be in for the fight of my life. I knew I had to go the devil versus the dragon, and that's no easy feat. And I knew that I wanted to have the greatest exhibition in the history of our sport. And whether you people like me or not, and I can give a shit if you do, Dave, I don't think anybody can pretend at this point that I'm not the most complete professional wrestler in the business today. Whether you like me or not, whether you agree with what I have to say or not. I just think it's the God's honest truth. Who's this good on the mic? Who's this good in the ring? Who's the complete package like me? Nobody.
Questions?
I'll take one.
Hey, Reg.
All right, Reg. He has a one rap song I really like.
It's Regis Reg.
Yeah, yeah.
Grapsity
I know
Podcast.
who you are. Just
Also,
get to the question.
Pro Wrestling Illustrated.
Yeah. Oh, PWI, look at that.
Yeah. You went 1 hour with Brian Danielson.
1 hour and
tonight.
what, 7
1
minutes?
hour plus
Yeah, yeah.
with Brian Danielson. Great job.
Thanks.
Who would you say is next in line for the AEW World Champion? I think somebody like Hangman Page had a great victory tonight.
Yeah,
Who could
sensitive
possibly
cowboy.
be next
Yeah,
up
yeah,
for it.
yeah.
Do you have anybody on your radar, or are you just
Um,
moving forward as the AEW Champion? No problem.
To be brutally honest, like I said, there's a lot of people on my radar. I am fully aware that Hangman Adam Page is a good competitor. I'm also fully aware of how I won this. Anybody know who I beat for this Dynamite Diamond Ring originally?
That bitch.
Hangman Adam Page. I think Hangman is scared of MJF, and I think Hangman knows better than to come anywhere near MJF for the time being. There are other people here that I genuinely, really don't like. I also don't love the fact that a guy like Jungle Boy, or Darby Allin, or Sammy Guevara is allowed to walk around like they are homegrown superstars. Yes, they're homegrown, they're very solid, but at this point, I think it is very obvious that there is only one pillar that actually holds this place up. So, kind of would like to prove a point there. Adam Cole was talking shit on Twitter. Wasn't a fan of that. Think he should keep his fucking mouth shut, and maybe he should tell his girlfriend is to do so as well. Are there more people? Sure. I don't like Claudio Castagnoli's face. I think Eddie Kingston's a crybaby bitch, and I think he's also a little punk, and I wouldn't mind getting a chance to slap him across his blue-collar face. There's a lot of people that I would love to absolutely demolish, both on the microphone and in the ring, but as I said, I don't do dream matches. The only dream I have is to hold this, and for the reign of terror to last in eternity. Next question. Yes.
MJF, Denise Salcedo. So I'm curious, you've done a lot of stuff now in AEW.
Your voice is graining. Keep going.
I do want to ask you in terms of, where does this rank for you? Where does tonight rank for you?
I think tonight is the biggest statement of all. I think I'm just going to state a fact, and if anybody in this room disagrees with me, that's fine. You're wrong, but it's okay. There's this weird thing, because I am a special attraction and I don't wrestle as often as everybody else, that I'll wrestle. Everyone will be reminded that I'm the best professional wrestler in the world. And then by the time I wrestle again, I'll actually read Nimrod's on social media go, MJF's really good on the microphone, but I don't know if he can hang in the ring. And it happens over and over and over and over again. Maybe, perhaps, after tonight, everyone who tweets that can shut the fuck up, because it's ridiculous at this point. Jungle Boy match, Darby Allin match, Sammy Guevara match, Chris Jericho match, Cody Rhodes match, CM Punk match. Do you want me to keep going? I can keep going. Tonight, the Ricky Starks match. I've had so many fucking classics at this point, and yes, I don't wrestle often. You want to know why I don't wrestle often? Because I'm not a fucking mark. I'm not. I have the world title. This is the only thing that matters. Why am I gonna fucking get punched in the face for no reason? It's dumb. I'm gonna let these idiots do that. And if at this point anybody questions whether or not I'm the best in this business, if anybody questions whether or not I can go in this ring, I implore you to stop fucking bullshitting yourself and just watch my fucking matches back. You fucking idiots. I was reading people, sincerely, Tony, again, on social media, and I love this shit because it just puts a fucking gigantic chip on my shoulder and it sharpens my fucking horns, okay? I was reading people actually saying, 60 minutes, MJF, I don't know if he can do that. Fucking what? What? It's outrageous. So are we done? I'm asking you guys, because you are the cream of the crop of the marks. Are we done pretending? Are we done pretending that MJF isn't the most complete wrestler? I'm fucking sick of it. No more pretending that I can't go as well in the ring as I can on the microphone. Enough already. It's over. It's done. Stop comparing me to dumb motherfuckers that can only talk. I am not one-dimensional. Enough. Next question.
Last question from Max.
Amanda Darmati, marketing manager at Hinge Health. What's motivating you to do
Hinge
all
the
this?
dating app?
Hinge Health.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I've been on Hinge recently, by the way. It's a great
Not
app.
the same. Not the same. Close enough though.
Yeah.
So what's motivating you to do all this? What's on your mind in the ring?
I want to make sure that I go down as being just as great as I say I am. That means the world to me. Leaving a legacy in this business means the world to me. This sport, as I was discussing before, sorry, these pickles are fucking so good, and I can't get over the fact that sorry. There have been a lot of people who are really good on the microphone, but can't back it up in the ring. And I feel it's happened for so many years that people just assume, oh, he can only talk. And what the legacy I want to leave is the same legacy that, you know, the types of top guys in this industry left where they felt like the most complete package possible. I want to go down as the best wrestler of all time. And that's why I do this. Now, do I care if people agree with me? No. It's about how I feel. How do I feel right now? I feel not only am I on track, I feel that at the tender age of 26, I've arguably already had a Hall of Fame career. Sorry. I've been in some of the greatest rivalries in the history of the sport. I have had some of the greatest oratory exhibitions in the history of the sport, and I've had some of the greatest matches in the history of the sport, and I'm only 26. That's nuts. And this guy is very, very lucky to have caught me at the time he caught me. I'd say thank you, but then I would be an insincere piece of shit. So I'm going to grab this crutch, and I am going to go upstairs, and I am going to eat more of these Kalen and Kalen pickles. Thank you. Fuck you. Bye. No fucking golf clap for MJF.
Boo.
Okay.
Boo, Max.
I fucking hate
You
you guys.
suck.
God damn it. Can you carry these